DanielJon Nation, it's DanielJon, and I hope you guys are all good, and I hope you're all okay. And if you haven't seen it, the other day I posted a photo on Instagram of my forearms, and someone actually asked me, what exercises do I do for them? So I went to the gym and I recorded the workout I do, and I'm going to go over in this video, sets, repetitions, and how frequently I do this workout. Now, before I start this workout, it's all about the setup. It's all about getting those weights ready because it's a superset. It's all about going from one exercise immediately to the next with minimal rest. So what I like to do is I like to get the barbells I'm going to be using for that workout right there in front of me. So as soon as I've done one, chuck it down, pick up the next, and then wait. As soon as I've performed that, chuck that one down, wait a few seconds, 30, 40, 50 seconds, whatever it may be, and then on to the next set. Now the first part of the superset is barbell wrist curls. Now I like to position myself on the end of a bench, and what I mean by that is I like to have my hands and wrists just over the end of the bench, and what that's going to allow you to do is get a full stretch and a full contraction, using that full range of motion so that we ensure that we use all those muscle fibers and ensure that we're going to get the bang for the buck out of this exercise, because there's no point in doing a half repetition because you're only going to get those half-assed results. So immediately, this exercise I like to perform for 10 to 15 reps. Now I like to use a weight that's going to challenge me. I don't like to use a terribly light weight, but if you're prone to having wrist problems or you've had forearm problems in the past, then I advise you, if you're going to do this workout, start light and progressively up the weight. There's no point going in heavy. I started doing this with a 10 kilo bar, and I progressively up the weight to a 30 or a 35, or some days if I'm feeling exceptionally strong, then I use a 40 kilo bar. But it all depends on the day and how I feel and personal preference. Now this exercise is, like I said, 10 to 15 repetitions, and immediately after that I drop that down and then I pick up the lighter barbell that I have in front of me, because after that you've flogged, your forearms are burning, they're on fire, they're pumped up, and they don't feel like doing much more. But that's when we go, you know what, happy birthday forearms, pick up this fucking weight and let's do the second part. And this one you do not need a heavy weight for. I use 10 kilos, which is the smallest barbell in my gym, or even just a 12.5. And what this time, I like to position myself with my legs raised up a bit. And what I do is I take my arms out just past shoulder width. As you can see on the barbell, I've gripped it wider. And what I do now is I just rest my forearms on my legs and I just perform the same motion, but in a reverse motion. And what that does is it now works the other part of the forearm, the back part. And this is the part that most people neglect. And ever since I've been doing this, I've really noticed that my forearms are filled out. And it's like, if you want to think about it, it's like performing an arm exercise, but only doing triceps. It's like doing triceps and no biceps, or doing biceps and no triceps. You've got to work both of those muscles to get the full effect of a decent looking arm. And that's what this is doing. This superset is working the front and the back of the forearm, so it's going to build the overall thickness and it's going to give you that full chicken drum looking forearm. So this is just my forearm routine. I do this 3 sets, maybe 4 sets, depending on how I feel, and I do this on my pull days. And what I like to do is I like to do this twice per week. Performing these forearm exercises is going to really carry over into your back days, your deadlifts, because your forearm strength is going to grow tremendously. So it's going to allow you to pull a heavier weight without the assistance of straps and things like that. So this is my forearm workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys use it. And if you do use it, let me know what you think about it. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ready to go, so you can keep this wherever you are, and worst case scenario, if you're at somebody's house or anything, you can just chuck it in a microwave, or tear the top off, chuck it in the microwave, and good.